Now, unconscious bias. Get that it's unconscious. So we have a tendency to judge people for demonstrating unconscious bias, but the reality is it's unconscious, meaning they are not aware of it. Our job as facilitators, as leaders, is to help people understand and see their unconscious bias, not in a punitive way, but in a way that helps them to develop and grow and to see themselves in an expansive way. When you think of unconscious bias, I want you to think of what is this bias doing to me to hold me back? What is this limited thinking or limited beliefs doing to prevent me from showing up at my highest performance, at my best in terms of how I treat people, how I interact with people? It's limiting me. When you see how unconscious bias limits you, then you get how it should be applied in the workplace, not in a punitive way, not in a way that puts people down or makes people feel guilty or bad about themselves, but in a way to bring enlightenment to the whole situation where we can see that there's more to us than this. There's more to what we can have in our relationships than this. Just like this Texas hat, this Texas cowboy hat that I'm loving, I would have never thought I'd see myself at this point wearing a Texas hat. But guess what? I love it. I love how I look in it. I love how I feel in it. But that was once a bias that I had about when I would see people with the cowboy hat. I had certain assumptions and stuff that would come up for me that were just really counterproductive to the reality of me making connections to people who may have looked a certain way. See how unconscious bias works in the workplace. So a person is from a different country, they speak a different language, and we have biases that immediately come up, and we haven't even experienced the person yet. We haven't even experienced the opportunity yet. Our unconscious bias prevents us from going forward beyond where we are now. It's time we all start working on reducing our unconscious bias, making ourselves aware of where we are assuming and jumping to conclusions about people without the actual experience. Listen, y'all, there's nothing like the experience. There's nothing like getting to know someone. There's nothing like working and understanding how to collaborate with people so that you can bring out more out of yourself. I'm Mahdi, co-director of the Human Solidarity Project. I love you and thank you for this opportunity to talk with you. I hope you get a lot out of this video. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.